banti umsabanu mayago manro koko mukoyo kwangana na chobi maze umsabanu makura banti umsabanu mayago manro koko mukoyo kwangana na chobi maze umsabanu.
The lesson of our story turns its attention to our different professions and ways of life. Be you a student, a medical practitioner, a legal practitioner, an educationist, a politician, an architect, a musician like us, and every other profession that I did not mention. If we all do our homework well, like there is that justice in our story, we will surely see the reward. This was how our forefathers used orals to correct morals in the Stone Age. Do not allow westernization steal this from you. Stop looking for attention and start paying attention. Our culture beckons. Please, in the call.
Hey,
celebrate season 4. My name is Ibn Osaide, and on stage I'm known as Ibn Poet. I can see a lot of thespians in the house. Hello! I don't know I will be back. Hello! Today we're here to celebrate a young man who has done a lot to support the industry. What industry is that? The entertainment industry. The music industry, to be precise. He has done so much. Using the internet especially, the new media. And for us, it's for the young ones and those of us in this time, it's a phase that we are happy that we're part of and that we've seen in our time. A lot of things will change in the years to come. And as many of us that will wake up to what is now our reality, those will be the people that will represent in the generation to come. Once more, welcome to REBFRED Celebrate. Join me to welcome Paul Oghoghorie. He's the man we're celebrating in this season. He has done a lot of things. In fact, let me read a little of what he has done and who he is. This is not a citation, no, don't get me wrong, but I'd like you to know the person that is sitting before you and why Iwe and her partners have chosen to celebrate him today. Paul Oghoghorie is one young Nigerian who is the CEO of his Beatz Media Group, a company that handles a good number of internet-based business projects, such as the Top Naija Music, Top Naija Events, Top Naija Music Radio, and much more. He's also an internet marketing expert, an award-winning one at that. Please, let's put our hands together for this one. Paul, welcome.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening. I saw you, I didn't know you can rock like that. You were rocking, you did not even want to leave, they had to almost draw you out. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, so much.
Are you happy to be here?
Of course.
Paul, what makes you tick? You seem to be into a lot of things. Top Naija Radio, Top Naija Music, Top Naija this, and you are an internet marketer. What is it? How do you put all this together?
Well, it all began when I was in JSS2 in the secondary school. And then, okay, first of all, I feel God, when I came into this world, God designed me to be this structure. So all I was doing while I was growing up was to follow what God had planned for me. So while in JS2, then I started this business. I did not know what I was doing, but I remember vividly that those times while we were on break, I and my closest friends would sit together, do this pseudo office, and the boss, we had staff and all that, while in the office, while in the class. So it started from there. Then I got to my senior secondary, and at that time, I needed to get something to support myself. So what I did at that time was to go to the market, because our school was very close to the market. I'll go get groundnut, chin-chin, sweets, sugar in large quantity, retie, and sell, even in class and in the house, because we were quite much in the house, so people, many of us go out to buy. But with my venturing into that structure, people stopped going out to buy these things, the sweets, the chewing gum. I started selling them, even in class. So that led me up, and I was in the commercial department, which was, that time was accounting, so I was actually doing business. And at that time, so I finished my secondary school, and I studied, I went into accounting. And in between all this, I was doing business. It was difficult, it was very, very tasking, but I saw myself into it. Now, talking about internet, I started browsing from my SS2.
What year was this?
This is 1996. 97. I think 97. So I started browsing the internet. Then normally when I browse, when I go to send mails, I have a friend in Apple, a very close friend in Apple. So then, then internet just came on board. You all just came on board. So if you are going to the cyber cafe to send an email, you look like a big boy amongst your friends. That you have somebody who you will send a mail to. So then I would go and send mails and all that. So while I'll be browsing, those adverts, make money this, make money that, you understand? So that began to attract me. You understand? So I click on them and I said, okay, even that they don't know whether they were real or not, I just felt, okay, let me try this thing. They say, okay, if you read mails in your we will send you mails in your inbox. If you read them, we will pay you. So I started, that was how I started developing interest in the internet.
And at that time, when you making money?
Never. For over 7 years, I did not make money.
Wow. So when did you start making money?
Yeah, I started making money in 2008.
Forex or what?
No, we call it information marketing.
Information marketing. Guys, are you listening? How?
Information marketing is the short form of consulting. Now, what's the difference between information marketing and the normal or the traditional consulting is that for the information marketing, we use the internet to do it. But for the consulting, you need to go to the person's office, liaise with the person, sell or discuss with the person. For the internet, we don't need all that. We do that through our mails, through our website, through our blogs.
Okay, sorry to cut you there. What kind of consulting? Because I know consulting are in different branches. Like, is it, do you have to? Is there a particular branch of it? Is it academics, education, music?
This aspect was business technology, motivation. Business technology motivation. Now, as an information marketer, while others are sleeping, you are searching, and that information you get is a potential product.
You know, it's quite interesting that Paul started doing this kind of surfing the web and making money with it when in the same period when we had the Yahoo phase in the country, and one young man in the midst of it was also paying the price like they pay. They don't sleep with those guys, and yet he was able to do something positive with the internet. And for the young ones that are here, it also tells you that before this time, before the social media, the advent of the social media, Facebook, Twitter, and the likes, people were still able to make money, and not just in Forex. So there are so many, much more things you could do with the internet. In fact, we have not yet explored the greatness and the wealth of opportunities available for us on the web. At what point did you now go into music? Because most of what you do are also on the internet. Top Naija music, Top Naija radio. At what point?
Music started in 2012 on one of the competitions, because I'm not.
I know you cannot sing.
Who said so?
You can sing. Oh yeah, sing one song.
Okay, there's this, let me just pick the line, one or two lines from this very beautiful piece of song. From Ikoyi. I have my song, shout out to my song. I did a song which I recorded December 26, 2008 when I was asked to do a song. Okay, I'll be fast with it. What a world are we living today? We don't want to make any sacrifice. There are many evils going on. It is time for us to make a new change.
Wow.
We need change to sanitize our world. No. Yeah, I'll do something with Ire someday. I want to make
but wait,
the
point is, it's not just the fact that you are also gifted in business. You are also talented. Coming back to music, how did you pick up and why did you pick up interest in the music industry?
Well, the truth is, it wasn't an interesting experience. I could sing, and I sang in places, but there is a gift I have, the gift to see ahead of me. If I want to do something, I see 1 year, 2 years ahead. I see if it will yield any result. I look at the opportunities around me. If it will not work out, I'll stop it. So I was actually singing I'm a Catholic, in the Catholic Archdiocese of Lagos. The youth, I'm a very prominent singer. In fact, there are times when somebody said to the next thing is, Paul, are you performing? Paul, are you performing? And the benefit I had was that people have their monies ready to spray when I do my songs, when I do my performances. But then, I was almost spraying you myself. But then I wasn't seeing that support. So I said, okay. While in my research, my training in information marketing, which has to do with researching information, I got to understand that if you are pursuing a project and you know you don't have the resources to handle that project, what you should do is to set it aside a while, look at something smaller that you can handle, push that thing. When it yields its results, then come back into music. And funny enough, I'm actually planning my first concert, which I will do. So that was how from there I said, okay, what can I do? I have the knowledge of internet, I have the knowledge of marketing. So this particular day, I came to Ikoyi hotels for SIFE competition. SIFE is a group of universities where people are asked to go and do projects in schools and present it. We have about 50 universities across the country who come, and the winner travels out of the country. So I was asked by my team to speak for us. So we came to Lagos and all that. To get here from 2012.
You said 2012 actually. You said 2012.
That's 4 years, 4 5 years.
Now, you've heard about a little about Paul's story, but I will shock you. What I'm going to say now, it's not to bring him down in any way, but to also see the importance of his story. Paul is what people would call physically challenged, but he's not challenged. He's here today as an individual, a personality, someone who is empowering people, doing a lot for his generation. Please, I want us to really appreciate this young man. It's a wonderful story, if you ask me. For Paul, you are a businessman now. Coming from the business point of view, there are lots of business people here, people captains of industry here. Would you say the entertainment industry, as it were, is worth investing in terms of business?
Yes.
Wow. Compared to, you see, most times when we talk about yes, we're always quick to say yes. Because a lot of people want to see a whole lot. But basically, if you were not where you are and you were there with all the money, would you put your money in the industry?
Yes.
Why?
Good. Now,
pick one, yes.
Yes.
We're about rounding off, please.
Statistics, thank God, not in Nigeria only, but in America, statistics makes us see what is going on. Now, this song that Drake featured Whiskey, which is One Dance, that song has in history the highest streaming on Spotify. which is over 800 million. 800.
Did you hear that?
That's
800 million what?
streams on Spotify.
And what does that amount to?
Now Spotify pays per stream. Spotify does not pay per download.
Okay.
Now Spotify has over 30 million subscribers, paid subscribers who pay $10 monthly to use that platform. It is the largest. The second largest is iTunes, which has 11 million. Now that is America and Europe. Now if you research Wizkid and ask how much you will get from that streaming when he's not even the owner of the song, that money will buy his business.
Paul.
I'm not like a prophet in this industry. What I want to do, which if I have the opportunity to, is to go there, do research, see what these people are doing well, then bring it into the Nigerian context.
I'm going to let the house ask 1 or 2 questions, if any. Ask him what you feel, what you want to ask. I'm very happy today that the caliber of people here today is very interesting. There's a man who has been supporting culture over the years. I have known him. I've known him because I've met him in several forums. I mean, perhaps he may not know me, but I know him very well. And today he's the top man at the National Theatre. But he has come a long way in supporting culture and the arts. In fact, he's an art lover. That's why it's here. I've not seen. This is, I think, the first time I'm seeing a person in this caliber. There's something happening somewhere in Lagos. But he's here supporting someone like him. Let's put our hands together. Let's put our hands together for Oga Chief George Ufot. Now, Oga, I'm going to, this thing is, she has been telling me to round off, but she made a mistake of bringing a journalist to sit here. You see, sir, you have heard this young man talk. You've been in culture and the promotion of culture and the art over the years. And you are here in this time and in this generation about the internet and all that it has to give. What do you have to say, sir? Sorry, I'm bringing you into this. This is a conversation. It's not just a talk show. We're rubbing minds now. Now, there are so many people, promoters of talent here too. There are events people too. I know there is money to be made. A lot of us have not looked deeply, closely. What can be done? So how, in your own view, you are here today, I'm going to give you the mic now. And he has talked about what Wizkid, just what Collabo did and can do for the economy. We're talking about economy now. We're talking about recession. The arts. What can the art do to save Nigeria in your own?
The truth is that Paul, I actually celebrate you. And what you have said is actually what is the new media, what everybody should be talking about now. I am very impressed, and I must tell you one thing. Right now, I'm also learning from you. Actually, I was talking in my own mind. I was looking at how do I promote content. What you are saying is the business way to think in the industry. I work for government. The government is very much interested in the creative arts. And all this while we have been depending on oil, the economy was rebased, and from the last regime, we saw what came out, the creative arts. So we need to talk about it, we need to invest in it, and that's what we are doing. So we need to learn from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Let me be, Mark, can we know you?
My name is Uchi. You've asked the question that I have been singing for the last 4 or 5 years. And what is this? You said something about how does culture affect Nigeria? How can culture help us move forward? My opinion at the moment is that Nigeria has a big problem. We're one of the last races in the world who as rich a culture as we have in Nigeria. Nigeria's culture is one of the richest in the world. I'm not a trendy person. I don't know what Whiskey is doing. I don't know what Dibaj, I don't know who the latest is. But I know that Nigeria's contemporary music has evolved from the Fellas, the Tunde Nightingales, the Sunny Ades, and that is the evolution of the Nigerian culture. Right now, the beat abroad is being heavily influenced by Nigerian culture. Do you understand? So we have to go back to the drawing board. And that's where government comes in. We need to sell Nigeria's culture. The Japanese will not compromise what their culture is for anybody. The British will not compromise what their culture is for anybody. We have to get back in touch with who we are. The respect for elders, the humility, the kindness, being a brother's keeper, the fact that you don't have to make play dates to go and visit people you're close to, watching each other's back. Those things have to be sold. They have to be sold and re-emphasized by government. So the culture without the most, to me, maybe because I'm an artist, I'm a thespian, we were colleagues in university. University of Jos, so he was our lecturer. I've not seen him for almost 35 years. So I've been looking at him. From the last time we saw, I couldn't have been more than maybe 20. He couldn't have been more than maybe about the same age. So it's incredible. So for me, they mentioned that he was Ire, when she came with Henrietta to my office, she mentioned that he was in the National Theatre. But you know, I'm so drawn into what I do that I don't even know what's going on anywhere, you know. So it's honestly a good omen that I'm seeing him here. As far as I'm concerned, Nigeria's government really needs to sell Nigeria's
An arts movement can start from this room that will go around the country and burn like fire. It begins with you and I. We do not need to wait for the next person sitting close to you. We can all start here. I want to appreciate Ire and her people for bringing two people together. 35 years. 35 years. They met here today. Let's put our hands together for this show. Wow. Paul, back to you. You know, it's interesting. I'm going to take one more contribution from the audience and from a young person this time. But before I do, see, I see so many hands. Look, we not go sleep here. Wait, let me talk to Paul first. Now they celebrate. Paul, you know, it's so interesting that we're not just talking about you making money. We're not just talking about you supporting music. You've talked about the challenges you face, how you embrace them, and how you found a way around them. A lot of the times you find young people, when they meet with bottlenecks at any point, they give up and they blame the elders that did not help them, or their village priests who were against them. But you are here. We're not talking about that. We're talking about moving forward. And your person and your persona is starting a conversation, a collaboration between governments. There has to be the bridging that gap of the government, the town and gown, coming together to say, how do we move forward? And their generation and our generation saying, how do we all match? How do we take this country forward using art? I'm going to take one more contribution. And see, I have the floor. If you talk too much, I will collect the mic. But before that, Paul, I want you to just tell the young people here and everyone here, because a lot of people somebody asked me earlier and forced me to say I must ask you this question. Don't be angry. Are you married?
No.
It's not. Yeah. It's not married. Okay. Now, Paul, how have you been able all this while? You've talked about the challenges and all that you've done. What are your dreams for tomorrow? What are your dreams for this country? In very few words, please. This is 2017 and people are, I'm not asking you for your resolution. Hetty, am I allowed to take one more contributions from the crowd? Okay. And the lady's not talking. Okay, we had one, he's a guy. Okay, bros, this guy has one. If you not talk the thing, why I like it? You are younger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is dbsueer. I'm privileged to manage a firm, which happens to be an innovation logistics consultant. Paul, I want to say one thing here that I'm really proud of you. One thing I believe is that our country has a great future. No matter whatever the negative perspective we see from here, I think many of us will still make the roundabout of a change in Africa, especially Nigeria. For me, I want to just say this to you. I run an innovation consultant. I'm also into logistics. When I started, it was challenging. First, when you need to move people when you don't have the facilities to move them from one destination to another. But to God alone be all the glory, those was a program. In the innovation industry today, we can say young men who are frontiering the industry. But I need to just say, let you know one thing. The future we want to see tomorrow begins with us now. And we want the past today, then will we enjoy the great future we want to see. Nigeria will be great. We have a great future in this country. Like you and I, we will make Nigeria proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much for such encouraging words. I believe in Nigeria. I've covered the culture and the culture sector for a decade now, and one thing I know being on the street is that Nigerians are talented. We don't need to, we oversay it. When we say it, it's like now becoming a cliche. But for you, Paul, lastly, what word do you have for young people like yourself who are business startups, looking for their dreamers? They are still in that state of dreaming. Some business, small startups. What's your words for them as we round off today?
My word for them is to be very close to God. That's the first, because one of the books I will write is how I made it without a mentor. Wow! People actually think you must have somebody to guide you before you make it. But the truth is, all through my journey, the decisions I make, the concepts, all comes from God. Now, I discovered that being my source of inspiration, I get ideas when I go to church, while inside the service, while the service is ongoing.
That time it was Elder. Where's Elder? Check out Elder's height. He's standing on the platform. Get carried away. Alright. Please help to open this photo. Do I smash it on the floor before it comes on? I'm trying to like, you sure? Help her not bring lights, no words. I've noticed, please look straight into me. I'm not going to ask you a lot. My name is not Gabriel. I've noticed that everyone that has called your name or mentioned your name here today actually stammered a bit on your surname. How come?
Because it is
It is. Okay, because when Erita came to me, she said Oghoghorie, and then the other guy too said Oghoghorie. Okay, now Paul Oghoghorie is one young Nigerian who has continued to marvel the world. He is the CEO of Beatz Media Group, a company that handles a good number of internet-based business projects such as the Top Naija Music. A round of applause. Top Naija Events, another one. Top Naija Music Radio. Top Naija Music Awards. Top Naija Models. High-speed digital services. Empower Naija, amongst others. He is a widely celebrated. I was thinking, okay, thank you. Should I say it? When I saw widely, I thought he's a wicked celebrity. He is a widely celebrated internet marketing expert. He turned the table against poverty. How much is it for your account? Tell me. Okay, and against poverty and poor background to carve a niche for himself in the Nigeria internet business world. He has spoken at several events both in Nigeria and abroad. He has also organized several music events and competitions, which includes Top Naija Music Awards. And then we have Night of 1,000 Laughs. Music, okay, that's not here. Alright, Campus Music Festival, Unknown Idol Search, Face of Top Naija Models, and so on. He has positioned himself for positive mention when talking about legitimate internet business in Nigeria. Moving on now, in 2012, he dove into the digital music and event promotion business by kicking off Top Naija Music and Top Naija Events. And today, both platforms have grown in leaps and bounds, especially the Top Naija Music, which now boasts of a Twitter verification from Twitter aspects. Anyway, employ me now. Wow. Okay, we're talking about Twitter, we're talking about the United States of America here, not the local one. He has taken it far beyond our expectation. The organizer of the only national-based music awards for emerging music artists, popularly known as the Top Naija Music Awards, and recently the only 24 hours Nigerian music online radio station, the Top Naija Music Radio, which is beginning to grow momentum across the world. No doubt that Paul Oghoghorie is making his own contribution to the growth of the Nigerian society through his innovative programs and projects. He's bent up on making life better for Nigerians nationwide through technology. Paul is an international award-winning entrepreneur and has in his awards of the Business Icon of the Year 2014, Social Media Strategist of the Year 2015. That's from the Extraordinary People Awards held in the USA every year. He is also a recipient of several awards in Nigeria. Sir, do I dare call you now? I know you're taller. We have our father here. He is a mentor, and he'll be doing justice, presenting you this certificate for a job well done, representing Nigeria, not just here, not just in Africa, not just in Europe, but in the world as a globe. You've done so well, but I do not have the power to really say you've done well. He has it, so let him say it.
behalf of the creativity development, celebrate. I present to you this certificate of honor.
I need to give you a hug, don't think it.
Sir, please stand with him. Sir.
You are a star.
Bring it up.
Ire celebrate. The mountain screams. The ocean roars. The leaves clap their hands to the good things that Oghoghorie does and gives to all of us. One of such gifts is among us. I bring you Ire. Celebrate! Celebrate her coming. Celebrate her becoming. Shall I call her great? Shall I call her an amazing Amazon? Creatively crazy, crazily creative. And if I call her the queen of the stage, a living sage, a woman whose voice would one day rule the airwaves, I will be calling her her name. But I choose to celebrate Oghoghorie for giving us Ire. Celebrate! Celebrate her coming, celebrate her becoming, celebrate our hero's path, celebrate the Christians of way, celebrate the Onyeka, celebrate the Salawa Benis, celebrate the Zara Lasson, celebrate the Rogers, celebrate the Tiwa Tower, celebrate the Ikoyi and the battle for Sambisa. Celebrate those voices of reason, screaming sanctity to our conscience, our national conscience. Celebrate Oghoghorie for giving us Ire. Celebrate her coming, celebrate her becoming, celebrate the 270 taken, celebrate the angry, celebrate the hungry, celebrate the rage of tomatoes, celebrate the battle for rice and beans, celebrate the crazy crave for dollar and pound. Celebrate Oghoghorie for giving us Ire. Celebrate her coming, celebrate her becoming, celebrate a season of harvest, celebrate the night that births a new dawn, celebrate the crazy trust of the flying whale against the stormy sea, celebrate that Paul, so named Oghoghorie. Celebrate the sun, celebrate the moon, celebrate the stars, celebrate Oghoghorie for giving us Ire. Celebrate you. Thank you. Did you find it? Did she find it? She started from the Southwest. I'm going to start this poem with a folk song. If you know it, join me. And there's the guy on the drums. Abel Bros, band. If you know this folk song, please join me to sing it. Let's do this poetry together. We're all part of my poem. Begi, oh, oh, oh. Hey. Inscribe on me the verses with your lyrical pen. Bless your musical line, leave a trail beneath my breast. I'll guard them dearly, I won't forget. Write a story on my chest. And he threw her away. She cried and cried and cried with so many nights. In tears, she took her bags and went to Edo to meet where she met Osaze. I think I say I'm Osaze here. Bros, I need the Osaze where I believe from. Oh yeah. And then she said, write a story on my chest. Handsome looking Osaze. I am lost to the love, beauty, and power you possess. I am lost and confused with your musical zest. If Ivie and others could see the promise in your staring eyes, they would long to fall in love again and again and again. And again and again and again and again. With you and yours, without any fear of heartbreak. Write a story on my chest. And then he smiled. And then he frowned his face. And then she took her bags. In search for love, she went to Igbo. Yeah, she went to Southeast. Yeah. Where she met with a big chicken. Write a story on my chest. Powerful Henry Ebubejike. That silky hairy chest of yours remind me of the hunter's port. Full and well set with many bullets. The feel of those fluffy hairs of yours, like the passing of winds on me, tickles my senses. Write a story on my chest. I saw he screamed, raised his hand, and sent her away. And then she went in search of love and carried her bags to the south. On a day here, no south person here. South, on a day here. You don't look for this. That place too tight. Come outside. Come outside. No shame. Go sit down. Sit. And then she met the baritone Tame Beatz side. Write a story. She wanted to talk, but she held her breath. Will he turn her down? Will he love her? Will he have her? Will he be ready to keep her, celebrate her, nurture her, and treat her like a woman she deserves? Will he? Let's find out. She came back, and on her knees she went. Write the story of my chest. Sweet, sweet baritone Tame Beatz. Hey, your voice like the roaring oceanic deep on a silent night inspires the forging of 1,000 lines. Your voice, so sweet and so pure and full of strength, comes to me like the raging waters of the sea. Let the raging and the soothing water of your sea. But my love for you and all to see. Write the story on my chest. And he just kept saying, and did nothing. And then she left him because he was just saying, And she thought to herself, she had been around Nigeria. Will she find love? She talked about Sambisa actually. But because she loved life and she wants to live it, she took her bag. There's no place like home. Do you believe me? Go to London, go to US. There is no place like what? Home. She came back to home sweet home. Tame Beatz, she don't give you. Will he have her? Will her love, her first love, will he have her back? He sent her away. She came with so much love, she wanted to share. Will he have her back? She has been across the country. Will he take her back? If not you will take her. Yes. If not you will accept her. If not you will accept her. You will take her back. All for love. All for love. Love is in the head. And back to her Oriana she came. On bended knees she went. Looked into his eyes. Said, write a story on my chest. Ever so forgiving, Oriana. The poem I wrote last night, I wrote for you. For you alone. It was your face I saw when I kissed them all goodbye. Like the moon shining bright. The promise of love I see in your starry eyes draws my feet to your loving side. And as I drop my mind to rest, Oriana, this I ask to sign my name on your noble chest.
Hey!
land and overseas. I see different cultures and different people's ways. I was born with a sun, never sets and never rises. I was born with a heat like a second skin. Listening to the songs of birds, which was something and I was singing 7 gold, 7 rings, 7 parties, 7 hearts, 7 lives, that's what I got. I'm an African girl. Over sea, over land, over mountains in the wild. I'll be great and I'll be strong, I'm an African girl. So I let him turn it to a song. Now I don't care what I'm going through. I am after where I'm going to end. And I say,
Okay, we'll see what we can do. It's a lie. I don't care. And I don't care too. Because I believe I need God. He will use man for me. But I don't need man. I pay attention to myself. I don't need attention. I am crawling so much children can run. I am walking so much children can run. I am flooding up for us. I don't know what we will be calling to cut the cake, but it's up to her. Whatever she feels comfortable with is what will happen.
Okay. The mic. The mic.
So on account of Jesus. Like that. So on account of Jesus. On the count of Jesus.
Yeah.
So at the end, yes. And I hope all of you join me. S. Jesus.
We thank you for this far you have brought us. Thank you because indeed you are the Alpha and the Omega. Thank you for a wonderful outing, a wonderful session we have had. Thank you for the grace. Thank you for everything and the backers and the support. May the name of the Lord be glorified. Even though these people cannot say amen, may your name be glorified. Even though this amen they said, enter voice me, may your name be glorified. Jesus. Amen. Father, as we proceed, we proceed. Amen. For everyone going back to our destination, we will arrive safely. Amen. We stand against every force of darkness on our part in the name of Jesus. Amen. Father, continue as they continue with us, even in this place, to the glory of God. Thank you, Abba Father. In Jesus' precious name we pray.